Hey everybody, it's your boy Iconic back at it again with another unboxing video. This one's actually pretty exciting because I've been waiting for this one to come in. It is the Zap Extension Astro Megazord Lightning Collection. It has a long name. So this is the Astro Megazord from In Space, from the Zap line, as you got me saying it. It has a long title. Yeah, I kind of got this a little late, but I finally got mine. I'm actually kind of excited because this is the first time that this particular Megazord has been revamped or redone in like years. I believe In Space was done, was aired in like 96-ish. It's, correct me if I'm 96 to 99, somewhere around there. I can't remember. Correct me if I'm wrong. Leave a comment, let me know. But I did grow up with the In Space Rangers. I do remember this more than the original ones, so I was kind of excited for this one. But let's take a quick look at the box. So we got the sleeve with like the mechanical lining, and then we have the Astro Megazord, ages 15 plus, little Power Rangers Lightning Collection, Hasbro, and then some more writing here. The side profile, let me just give you guys a quick look. Some art right there. It's pretty nice, kind of like a comic book style. And then we actually have like the actual figure. This thing is actually pretty big and like thick, but let's see if I can slide this off without ripping it. Let me just tilt this off to the side like that, guys, and let's remove the sleeve. Now we got it without the sleeve, which the box is really nice. I am keeping majority of like the boxes for these sets. They're actually like pretty nicely done. Same thing on the sides that I showed you earlier, but you get to see it. And then right there's a bit of a QR code. You guys can get a free scan off me. I think it just gives you like what the figure looks like and maybe like blueprints. I've never actually scanned it, but then it just has like the Z for Zord or the Zap or whatever. But yeah, then the back is all blue, kind of like a metallic blue. It's actually really nice. But yeah, anyways, we're actually gonna do this and unboxing together. We're gonna just slide it right off. And bam. So I'm gonna move this off to the side just to kind of give you guys take a quick look at that. It's actually really nice box art. I don't remember what this guy's name is, but let's just shed some light on that. I don't remember his name. I know he was one of the sidekick, the main villain's like sidekick or whatever. I remember her name. I think it was like Astronomer. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. And then just like little like blueprints for that. So we'll just put that down. So check that out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take everything out and then just kind of just show you. So that is the Zord and a lot of the extra knickknacks and whatnots. And here we go. And that is semi it. Let me just okay, so there is quite a bit of stuff. So this is the Zord. Let's take it out. A lot of plastic, but apparently it's green friendly. We'll just remove that. Gonna make quite a bit of a mess. We'll just adjust all that. You get the cannons right there, but that's it in its glory. I actually kind of like how this one turned out. I wasn't, if you guys check my other reviews of the other Zap Megazord, I was only a fan of the Dragon Zord because like aesthetically what he looked like in robot mode. And all that stuff. Pretty much everything else is like accessories. So I'm just gonna take everything out of those little bags and Come on. You know what? We'll just... I just need one specific thing, actually, because there is quite a bit of accessories. So, I will move that down here. And we'll go from there. I'll show you how the Zord is. Anyways. So, before we get talks about the big boy, I'm going to show you the head. Because this is where I kind of have some issues. So let me just give you a quick zoom of what I'm talking about. So this is the head. One main concern, I wish they put it like a little tab or something for it to click in place so it kind of stays in place, because it's kind of like, I don't like this thing. So I don't like this little gap. That's just kind of my one complaint. But overall, it's pretty much screen accurate to the spaceship that the In-Space Rangers get. Obviously, you get a bit of a flap right here. You can see the cockpit of the Rangers in the order of when they go into Megazord mode. And yeah, it does transform into the head, which pretty much what it does is it just pretty much goes down, the head goes up, and then from there you get a bit of a tab, which kind of is the other issue. So because the way that they kind of do it, it's the head, this part is on like a ball joint, and then this has to like level, and then it stays in place, which the head transformation I like how it is. I'm not going to keep it in the little spaceship mode, kind of like my one thing. And then so there is the blaster, which is the other accessory. So it's, I'm not a fan of how the blaster kind of came out. Like, it is with like Hasbro, so don't like get upset at me, but it's just an opinion. The type of plastic they use for this, I'm not too much of a fan, but there is some quite good details on that, so not too much. It does get like some side stuff, so which you can place right like that, and they are on tab, so once you get them on, they're gonna stay on, kind of thing. So this acts like a two thing, like a double piece. So you could place it down, and then you place the ship right here. So in like, I'll just give you a quick show on that. So you put back the head into, I guess you could call it like vehicle mode or spaceship mode or before transformation, and it just goes like that. So I don't know if you remember, like it before they launched, it was like, oh yeah, so it was like on this, and then that became the head kind of thing. But that's pretty much it for the blaster. We do have some other accessories. So we got some extra hands to swap on, so it can hold like its sword and shield that it comes with. Very well detailed. And then we have like an open hand, like stop. Very well detailed on that too. So we'll just place that like that. And it's just pretty much the same for the other hands. I won't show you that because that's just going to be a bit of a waste of time. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at this bad boy. So this does roll. So to kind of give you context on that, that does roll, which is kind of interesting. I don't know if I never owned the original one, so I don't know. But correct me if I'm wrong. If you guys do own the original, let me know if it actually rolled. I'm not 100% sure because it's supposed to be a spaceship, so I don't know. So, but let's just take a quicker look. It is very well done, very like screen accurate of like how the Astro mega ship, which is like the living quarters / spaceship and home and base of the In-Space Rangers. So like if you guys can see that, really well detailed. I do like the metallic red in the center, so very well detailed, which I do like. The side pieces are like chrome and stuff like that, but yeah. And then obviously this does open for transformation, but I believe you can dock the spaceship in here, which I will show you. But anyways, yeah, but it's like pretty bulky, so like, so when you look at it, so it's like bigger than my hand. I don't got massive hands, but it's pretty decent, and it's got a good weight to it, which That's why I kind of lean towards more of this, because it's one solid piece, and then like with the other Zap collections is what I kind of had an issue, like individual Zords were like, right? That's why I kind of lean towards more the Dragon Zord, and why I liked it more, and all that fun stuff. But yeah, let's get started. So transformation pretty much kind of pushes these out like so. And then I just want to make sure I have this like leveled. So what you want to do is kind of do this. So just to kind of give you guys, you wouldn't see it, but this is where the shield is. So you can remove that, because you're going to need to remove that. And then let's get started. So I just don't want to make sure I kind of have everything leveled for you guys. Remove the shield. And then invert these. Make sure that they're pretty much solid. You want it to have it like this, pretty much. So guys, I forgot to show you something, but it's one of these options. This is what you could do for the spaceship part. I just wanted to show this part quick. So you can lock the spaceship in these two pegs and then have it like that, and then have it closed. Sorry guys, and then it just fits in place. It gives you like that little extra detail that. It's kind of what the Astro Megazord's missing and stuff like that. But anyways, just wanted to show you that quick before I move on. So yeah, you want to spread those out. Move the spaceship. So just kind of be careful, because when it's in there, it's in there. So open that up. Then you spread the arms from the back. So it's kind of weird, because it's technically supposed to be like this, but this is like the front of the ship. So what you want to do is after is kind of get these off these pegs. So right here, these pegs hold these in place, and what you want to do is get that off, and then get these legs going. So they're on kind of like a weird joint kind of thing. I don't know the proper name of it, but what you want to do is lift these up, these pounds, and then you can kind of see it. And what you want to do is kind of get it to come towards you, and I'm just trying to do this in a way where it doesn't, because it's a weird joint. And then you have one leg, and then what you want to do is kind of get it to twist nimbly and kind of get it from there, and then you got kind of like the feet. So and all right, hold on, there we go. So that's pretty much the feet, and the one thing I do like is that this kind of covers it, so which is kind of. Then what you want to do is because he is a bit of a big boy. He does have like a lot of like ratchet joints, I think they're called. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you guys know the proper name of these joints, please let me know so I can correct myself. So what you want to do next is close these flaps, and then have those like that, and then have them like that. And what you want to do is pull these down, turn, set fist, pull this one down, set turn fist. Oh wait, hold on, sorry, went the wrong way. Or technically you could turn the fist like that. Sorry, that is my mistake, let me correct that. Turn the fist so the wheels face outwards and stuff like that. So make sure that these do have like a weird way, because they don't really clip on, they kind of just stay so they can roll. So as you can see, so like as you can see, it's like right there. Let me see if I can lift you guys a little bit higher so you guys can see what I'm talking about. There we go. So right here, so how this works is like it kind of just stays in place. It doesn't like latch on, it just kind of just stays there, which is not a total buzzkill for me, but. And then you want to put these flaps like that, so you have that, and then you have the docking. So you have the head, so like I showed you, clip it on, and then it has, I believe, where is it? It kind of just clicks into place Again, it is a very big boy. It is very massive. Let me just lift you guys a little higher. Sorry. I apologize. So what you want to do is kind of have it clip into the center, and then on the back it just clips onto this, and there you go. And then kind of have just a little bit of adjustment. So you have that in place. While that, you can adjust the head as you please. And then now we have the Astro Megazord, the first Megazord that the Power Rangers in space use. Let's take a nice quick look at it. The detail on it, I gotta say they did a better job with this one. To be honest, I do like how this one came out more than the other one. It is like very like stationary and stuff like that. You do get some flexibility with it. So obviously the arms full ratchet 360, and then like you could pull it in with that weird joint right there, but let's just adjust that. Same thing on this one, full 360. You get a bit of movement on the elbows. You can move them, not too much, but pretty good. Legs, kind of the ratchet joint on the bottom, not too much hip or waist area. Not too much on like the legs itself. Let's just bring you guys down so I can show you what I'm talking about. So not too much posability for me on like the legs. They can like bend to a certain degree, but not as flexible as the other ones. Overall, not too bad, to be completely honest. To be honest, it's very, very well done on this one. I gotta give credit where credit's due. Yeah, let's just post him right in the back and unzoom just a little so you guys can see like he is very big. So like if you guys seen my other videos about like with my posters and my background, he is a very big boy. Like I gotta admit, he is very tall. Let's see if I have something I can compare him to so you guys can have like a general stances on that. I know this has like nothing to do with it, but it's one thing I have right now. But this is what size he is like with a pop vinyl, like an average size pop vinyl. This is my Ichigo pop vinyl. But pretty much he's like about like 3 to 4 pop vinyls. He is very tall. Yeah, he actually looks very nice. And you know what? I'm going to give it a solid 9. There is like little things that could be improved, right? But it is a very solid Megazord. I gotta admit, I'm impressed with this one. It is still kind of made with like the Hasbro plastic and all that stuff and all that fun jazz. But let's move him out the way. So now you have like a general consensus of like how big he is. He is very big. So like he's about like I would say 2 of my hand sizes, if you want like some comparison. But yeah, very well detailed, very well molded. Wish more like flexibility on the legs. He has like very bulky legs. To be completely honest, I really hope they do the combined version for this collection. I don't remember. I think it's called the Delta Megazord that is able to combine with this one. I really hope they kind of do somehow have it fuse with it. Because it is just like an attachment, so I feel like it's possible if they kind of figure it out. Yeah, I didn't get to show you guys the shield itself. So to give you context, the shield is able to kind of move in tandem when you want to put it back into spaceship mode like that, and then pop it like that, and then he can hold it like that, and then he has the Astral sword. I don't know if this thing has a specific name. Let me know in the comments below. Mine's a little warped, which I was a little upset about, but that's how it came in the box. And all that fun stuff. But yeah. Let's see how he looks when so the hands are removable. You know what? The one thing I gotta give, the hands are like easy to remove. It's just like, it's like you feel like you're gonna tug too hard and then like it's gonna pop off. But once you get them on, they're on. So they're kind of like they don't make like a popping noise or any way to kind of tell. You kind of just have to like force yourself onto them and then just pop the sword. Yeah, if you could kind of see, it's kind of crooked, so that it's kind of like my pet peeve. But let me just see if I can adjust it. Yeah, we just pop it right there. So this is kind of the other thing that I have with like some of the issues with like the Megazords, the hands that are supposed to hold the weapons, unless like I don't know if he's like left-handed or right-handed, but honestly I don't think it should make a difference. If he is or isn't. If memory serves me correct, he was right-handed. Whoa, sorry guys. He was right-handed with the sword, so this is his right side for me. But overall, I believe it's supposed to be like that. Yeah. Let me see. So this is, I just want to see how it, I'm going to show you guys how it looks with the shield and sword. Let me pop that sucker off for you. So they're easy to remove, a bit of a pain to put a new one on. It's always like these with these things. So what I'm going to do is pop it right into there. So I just don't want to break this, and it's just like super annoying to put on. This is the thing that I kind of get annoyed with. So just kind of get. So guys, a little tidbit that I just learned: you can pop the shield onto the wheel with the little like tab and what there. I prefer to kind of do it like that. It's like whatever, but you know, you can pop it enough where you can make his hand kind of go like that with that other thing, so it's kind of like useful for that part. So that's pretty much it in the shield and sword mode and all that stuff. The last thing I need to show you guys is pretty much the one thing I feel like I would lose in this set is, which I will show you. So I don't know if you've ever seen, but in the first set, they came with like little figures or little statues, I guess you could say. But let me bring you down all the way because they're very tiny, very tiny indeed. And let's give you a quick look zoom. Let's go a little more. Oh, too close. There we go. So let me get this stuff out the way and kind of bring you guys a little closer. So you kind of get these like little like posable pink, yellow, black, and blue rangers, the space rangers. Kind of wish they were more detailed, but it's a nice like attachment to it and stuff like that. It's kind of like the last thing that I want to show you. They're very small, very typical kind of things. So I'll give you guys a little. They're not very like too much detail, but they kind of have like the poses of like how they morph. And I think the catchphrase for like their morphing sequence is let's rock it, and then they hit like the number 3 twice and 5 and enter, and that's what allows them to like transform and into their ranger modes and stuff. But we'll just pop it off to the side here and raise you guys up just a tad bit, unzoom just a tad, and let's just give you like that. Yes. I gotta admit, guys, I am really impressed with this one. I really did enjoy it. Little tiny things that I didn't like, but I felt like it wasn't like too much of a big deal overall. Out of the other Zords, this is probably gonna be my first favorite, and then the Dragon Zord itself. Yeah, because I was a fan of In Space, but you know, I gotta admit, they're well done. I'll give this figure a solid 8.5 to like 9. There's always room to improve and stuff like that if they ever redo this, or maybe do like a different colored variant. I hope they kind of do the other Megazord that does go with this one. You know what? I did enjoy majority of the Megazords that were In Space. They were really cool concepts. So you know what? You know, Hasbro, I think you should do a whole in space line because they haven't been done in a while. So with this one, I do kudos for you if you guys do the other ones. I will be buying those if they do make it. But overall, yeah, I got not too much to complain about, just the little small things. But before I go, guys, that's going to be it for this video. But don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to comment because I will try to respond. Don't forget to hit the notification button and hit all to get all your iconic videos. The pun is there. But yeah, this is your boy Iconic going out for the night.